what was the challenging bit of just you using your voice, yani, relying on trying to bring out all these different emotions?
Okay, when you're on camera, it's your facial expressions, your body language. There's a lot that can portray, that can carry across the message that's intended. But when it comes to voice, what I've come to understand, I don't know, maybe you guys can also correct me if I'm wrong. But what I've come to understand is your tone. There's a few facets to it, and not too many. From tone to depth to whatever. There's a few facets that you're going to use to sort of convey the emotion, the intention. And like I said, I've never done that before, off camera. So initially, you're reading a script and you're like, no, Mr. Rango, it's not going to go that way.
Yeah.
And then you're being reminded, brother, you will just find some authority in the voice because what you're trying to do is, so you're being directed through it.
Yeah.
So it did take me a couple of takes, to fully get on board, to fully get the picture, to fully get what Edu had wanted me to bring across. But I think he was excellent. He walked me through it, made sure I got it right, even played me back a couple of times. Unajisikia hapa inafaa kuwa hivi na hivi, hapa inafaa kuwa hivi na hivi. So once I think I got the gist of it, then it was able to flow. But to start off with, it was a bit challenging, yeah.
What about you, Andivo? The challenge ni gani just using your voice to try and bring out the different emotions?
Nilikuwa nikana jishuku waze na you see in emotional situations there are many dead silence. Unagia tu kuna time tu najipata na feel tu nyamaze. But then me as Richard najishuku na feel is this silence right, as in nafanya nyamaze hapa ama but uzuri ni ati Edu was there, alikuwa nyambia just chill, do what you feel like doing. When uko situation, so unaona to drive, so and venye alichua aliniambia hivyo ni ilikuwa tu free, as in nilikuwa tu nafanya vile na feel.
Yeah. For me as Rango, I would say the challenge there was there are two sides to it. There's me listening to you, and then there's me talking to the people. So it's like I'm a link. Like I have to hear what's going on this side, then I have to talk to the people and try to get them to back this guy up. So it was more of like using my voice to get to the people. So I'm like, I have to be very keen with what I say and how I say it, because I'm talking to people. I can mess this up or I can actually save the day. And again, depending on with how the people like hear me out, because the way I understood Rango, he has a following. All right, the people out there listening to Sun City Radio, he has this following, yeah. So it's like I can use my voice, and I remember there's a part where Charlene says, "Yo, people listen to you," So it's like, okay, it depends with how I say it. If I can just throw this off the board, be like, yo, Rango is Ondivo is just another case of nini jambazi tuko nje, kuna jagani, man. Let's go on to the next song. Nini just skip you off like that. But there was an aspect of like, no, do something for this guy. You have a voice. You can't do much about it because uko show sai, but just use this voice to get to someone out there. Yangukia tu sikio yenye itakuja isaidia. So for me it was a bit challenging, like, okay, I have these words that I have to say, but how do I say them? Because kuna watu wanasikiza, and even trying to convince you, it's, this guy is not cracking. Okay, just let's try something else, or just use a different lingo or something. But at the end of the day, actually I feel like you one ulinibeba ufala, because you sort of just agreed, be like, okay, sawa, nimekusikia. I'm like, okay, but we all know, like, police commissioner atafanya chenye amesema atafanya. So it's like, okay, I think I convinced him at some point. I was like, yo, nimeongea na police commissioner, amesema kutaenda hivi. Next thing Chanel comes in and be like, tunazimiwa. I'm like, what? What are we supposed to do about it?
And you did well, because hata zile maswali ulikuwa unaniuliza, you wanted to know more about Ondivo, and me only for telling the story to the people, as in people get to understand pia my side.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
true.
get-
Because I think for me it was like other than just buying time is like hebu ongea na hao watu vizuri. Wendo unajijua waelezee ni nini
Yeah,
or
yeah.
exactly your story.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get people to feel for you.
I think your performance is the one that is going to carry the day, because you had a whole range of emotions,
Yeah.
to get through. Because on one side you're trying to relate to a criminal, so to speak.
Yeah.
On the other side, you're trying to be authoritative but subjugate, I suppose, if that's the correct word, to now the police commissioner. You know, you've got unajaribu kumwambia mazee hapa usiusikize bana, usifanye hivi. Lakini at the same time, you've got to find the right tone, the right word to convey to him to try and get through. I think your performance is what's going to carry the day.